team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, what a call by the defense. The zone blitz, kind of mix it in, do a good job making it look maybe like man, bringing the linebacker, so much speed, so quick, right in the quarterback's face. He had no chance.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Cuevas. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it, keep moving the chains.
He'll keep it himself. There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Now from inside the red zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. First and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the scoring. Quarterback keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job by the safety on that play, deep in their own end. They were ready for the quarterback run, and he was spying him the entire time. As soon as he saw the QB take off, he was able to rally to him and make a nice tackle.
He worked his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the jet sweep, racing for the edge and the sticks. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So South Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
And the draw play, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick, getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting a big TFL.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Give to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. It's year 5 now for Shane Beamer at South Carolina. The Gamecocks coming off their best season since 2013. Now the question is, what's a realistic ceiling?
And I think getting to that 10-win mark. Last year they had 9 wins, but the offense took off, and having a dude like Lenoris
Breaks into the open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. With the run on first and goal. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback sneaks ahead. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to barge in. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you practice all week long. That's the play you do.
They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty. The Crimson Tide been deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. Miller with the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. To the air, it's Simpson. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. I'm not sure if he could have kicked it farther by using his knee, but it's not exactly the longest punt. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Jacobs. Stumbled to the ground. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're looking to throw on second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Jacobs. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Back to pass. On the run, still looking. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On a little time, lets it go. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Finds a man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Sellers. Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32. Now, LaNorris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body, and you better look out, college football.
The Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Touchdown, South Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8.
Well, if you want to get something done, you better just do it yourself. Nobody open in the end zone that time. Quarterback's able to scramble and get in for 2.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Simpson. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Miller. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama!
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. Need more of that physicality in the second half.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2 and try to tie it as it is. They're down by 1. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The short hands, it's Sellers. Knocked off his feet. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. Buys a little time with his feet. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your
He's got it. First down and more. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks are on the move. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half. Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when they don't.
Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on first and goal. Back to throw, it's Sellers. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right
now. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Got a man. It's Miller. At the 45 on his way. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give is to Miller. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on fourth down. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. The Tide will get the first down.
And I don't care where you're at on the field, 4th and inches, I like me. I like my chances of getting that, running the play I feel comfortable with, getting the first down.
He'll do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Simpson. And he can't connect on the throw, it's incomplete. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bernard. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Alabama! Now they'll try to tie it up with the too late. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Running back searching for a hole.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Gets rid of it. The sure hands, it's Sellers. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Gets it out quickly. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Sellers. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards.
Turning on the Jets. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on second and goal. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back to the 13. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it on the run. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on fourth and goal. Still looking on the move. Touchdown Gamecocks. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
And the jumbo formation is on the field as they line up for the 2 points. Marches ahead. He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Pulls it in, it's Williams. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Turning it on! Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Bernard. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Simpson. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown time! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
After the score, they need this two-point conversion to tie. From the gun, looking for a man. And down he goes, and down goes for the moment. The chance to tie the game here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll ride the hot hand. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Gets it out fast. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. They'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. Now remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
To throw, it's Sellers. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the sticks, it's Sellers. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to buy time. Complete downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got him. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 1st down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Now 2nd down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. Oh, they're after him. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
All right, now that play's over. Now I got to know this is it. This is my last play. I got to save my best for last. If I get in the end zone, I win this football game. So what is my play? Who is my player that I'm highlighting?
Touchdown, South Carolina! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.